everybody, welcome to Shift Happens. I'm Dr. Lau. Coach, I'm Dr. Matt Claggett here at Koca Chiropractic, aka Chiro World, consistently voted best of Omaha for 27 years. So last week we talked about the arcs, where if you have 3 arcs in your spine, 3 normal curves, your spine is 17 times stronger. So now, Dr. Physics over here, because I never liked physics, Dr. Warbine was my physics instructor over Nebraska Wesleyan. Oh my lord. I really didn't care how fast the train was moving if I was going to get off or on the train. I figured if the train blows by me, I get the next train. But anyway, Dr. Physics here is just going to go through some really interesting, mind-blowing, just what happens. We're going to talk about the arc and the neck today.
Sounds good.
Okay.
So, guys, like we talked about, in physics there are certain laws. And when it comes to the body, if you break the law, there are consequences. So what does that look like when you lose that proper arc in your neck? What does that look like on the day-to-day basis, and how does it start wearing you down over time? So I obviously, for HIPAA reasons, can't tell you the names on here, but as part of our analysis, we do a breakdown of what's happening in your body in this current state of time, and how is it wearing you down, and how does that play into what we specifically do to get you back to a normal, healthier state. So, for example, we have this gentleman right here who, based on the analysis that we do, his head weighs approximately 15.6 pounds. So, not a whole lot. And that's
normal head?
Yeah, pretty normal.
Yeah.
But it turns out, because of the shift in his spine, losing that proper banana-shaped curve, as things began to shift forward 2.05 inches forward, based on physics, his head now goes from 15.6 pounds to 47.6 pounds.
So it almost triples in just 2 inches.
Yeah, and now people might be wondering how that happens. Imagine you're holding a bowling ball.
Here, let's grab the spine. You keep talking.
Yeah.
So we have this arc like this, right?
Yep.
And his head is shifted forward though 2 inches.
Yeah.
So 2 inches is there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's move it 2 inches. Look how that changes that structure right
Oh,
there.
you completely lose that protective spring in your neck.
So you definitely, tensile strength or whatever, is gone.
Yeah.
So now take it, what's going to happen to those nerve roots?
Well, as you'll start to notice, you have those nerve channels, which should normally be nice and open. Those are going to start getting compressed.
Keyword, what do you catch? And I thought that was classic, dude. I don't use this, but I am starting today. Nerve channels. So, okay, what's the next one you got?
All right, so on that next one, we have a gentleman here whose head, it calculates, weighs 19.5 pounds, but he shifted forward 3.22 inches. So look at that.
Holy cow, wait, check this out. He's roughly 20 pounds, shifted forward 3¼ inches. Now, based on physics, his head weighs
82.3 pounds.
Holy cow, 82 pounds.
Imagine what that's doing on the nerve roots, the brainstem, everything that comes through there.
Oh my, just think of what's going to happen, like how his digestion has been altered, his immune system, his mood, his energy, lack of sleep.
I mean, you live your life through your nerve system, and when you're stressing and taxing that nerve system for terrible structure, it makes sense.
So, medicine's model is let's dope him up. So the body has a crisis situation. So now we have this crisis situation where our head weighs 82 pounds. There is no dope, rubby-dubby on the planet Earth that's going to put that arc back in there, the arc of life. What is the only way to get that arc back in there?
I mean, obviously, structural problems require structural solutions. Chiropractic is the only profession that works on correcting that misaligned spinal bone, restoring the integrity of the spine.
Specific Gonstead chiropractic adjustments that happen right here at Chiro Road, Koca Chiropractic, which is why 27 years being #1. We got another 27 years being #1.
100%.
So next one, and then we're out of here.
I tell you what, so a lot of people wonder how this happens. This can be from early development, young in life. We all seen kids with the iPads and the iPhones, how they're just usually bent over. Bent spines that start growing out as young kids turn into bent spines when they're older. So that's why we see
a little tree crooked, big tree really crooked.
That's why we see a lot of kids here. But at the same time, you have those big traumatic events in life, like car crashes or falls. So here we have a lady who was in a car crash. Her head weighs 13.3 pounds. If you could just see how far.
I wish you could see this, but we can't share with you. But it's unreal.
From 13.3 pounds on a normal balanced spine to 45.5.
And this is a mom.
She's a mom, and we were actually taking care of the kids too, because they were in the crash and their spines are wrecked. She wants to make sure that they get healthy, That way they're not, bent and broken like she is.
So check out the chart at the end of the video here the image that we put in. You gotta decide, are you evolving or de-evolving? Because as you start to grow more and more bent forward and crooked, are you gonna become more active, or are you gonna have somebody be active pushing you in a wheelchair? Call our office today, get your spine nerve system checked. You deserve it. We're out of here.